picture is amazing.
Hey there.
It really
is. There a project you're working on?
I know more than you.
Give it up.
3 minutes to capsize.
Just give it up.
They're having a party without me.
I told you.
Who are these fucking guys?
Bring me everyone.
What do you mean, everyone?
That was by far the best
Bob,
one
that
yet.
was the best one you've ever done. That was fucking classic. Oh, I can't. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Steelers Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, David Rivera from SteelersSanctuary.com. I've got Bob and Trent with me. I need a minute to compose myself after Bob's intro. Guys, how you
David's
doing?
here with us in spirit.
Yep.
He is.
If you're watching us live, there's Dave. I don't even know what to call that. Doing a shit-faced Heisman post.
The Heisman bourbon.
Gritty.
The bourbon Heisman. I like it.
And that bottle was full before the after
yeah.
game show. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what was left by the time he joined us.
So we can apologize for last night's.
I'm not going to lie, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
We
had a good
apologize for
We had a
nothing.
good time. No, absolutely not. Celebrating. Big Steelers win 29-24 over the Lions. I would have bet my mortgage that the Steelers weren't going to win in Detroit last night. And they did somehow. It's we were talking in prep. Dark Cloud Dave's gone. I cannot shit on this team any longer. They've won, 3 in a row now?
Yeah.
Proving me wrong at every turn. It's pretty incredible stuff right now.
Hey, you know what else? Streak's over.
It
The
is.
7-year streak of losing 3 in a row is over.
Yeah,
Yep. It's
absolutely. Well, unless we lose the last 2 and then lose the playoff game.
Oh,
There's still a chance.
Playoffs don't count for that streak.
Well, it might have to. It's 3 in a row. 3 in a row. I mean, all right. Before we get into the good stuff, let's talk about DK Metcalf and his
God.
unfortunate incident during the
My
game.
man Chandler.
And just
boy.
like that, who knew the chat would be the first ones to get us demonetized today?
Oh, guys. I mean, wouldn't it be so Steelers for a wide receiver to get suspended and fuck us to miss the playoffs, lose 2 in a row? Wouldn't that be so Steelers?
It was.
I don't think even missing DK is going to do this because
No, I don't think so
the
either,
savior is sitting right there on the market right now.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron's guy, Alan Lazard.
Al Lazard,
He's
incoming.
right there.
We've been predicting it for a while, but now it's going to happen.
This is a foregone conclusion at this point. He is definitely going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Surprised we haven't heard news about it yet. Now that DK is suspended.
Or are they going to actually play Roman Wilson? Because Calvin Austin's hurt. And if you didn't hear the news, DK Metcalf is suspended for at least 2 games, maybe less after he appeals it, but it's going to be at least 1. They probably did 2 so they can go through the appeals process there. You get 1. That's what you wanted all along. You get in 1 game. It could be 2. They might hold their ground. Who knows? It's kind of unprecedented in the NFL for a wide receiver or anybody to go over to the bench, to the sideline and punch or attempt to punch a fan. It's kind of unprecedented. We've never seen it. So,
Well,
who knows?
there's also a history here that apparently has come out where this guy that DK complained when I guess the Seahawks played him about the guy prior. So, and he was banned from the stadium, but somehow got back in. I mean, I think the Lions have some culpability here. Look, DK didn't land the punch. I mean, I think he would have taken him if they went to the cards, but I mean, he didn't land the punch. I mean, you can't punch a fan.
You can't. You can't attempt to punch a fan. It's not. There's no defending it. I mean, he's a Steeler, and we want to defend it, but you can't. You're getting paid too much money to be 30 yards away from a guy, and then have him distract you to the point where you got to walk over to him and do something to him. It's not acceptable. It's just not.
I mean, you would hope if he saw and recognized, hey, that's the guy I complained about. What is he doing in the stadium?
Go tell somebody.
Yes, you would hope that would be the reaction. I totally get it. I'm not trying to say he should have done what he did, but there are some extenuating circumstances, and 2 games is fucking ridiculous. Lamar Jackson pushed a fan and didn't get a game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, 2 games is crazy. And like you said, maybe there's something to the conspiracy theory that they're hoping and praying against hope that the Ravens beat the Packers and they can set it up for the Steelers. I don't think that's going to happen, but
I wouldn't put that past the NFL, but it just, I don't know. I reposted another view of the incident earlier where DK Metcalf is at least 20 yards away from the thing, but he's inching closer. Like he's premeditating some kind of response to this guy. He's thinking about it. His back's turned to him. You could see the thought process going through his head. At that point, you got to stop. You're probably the best Steelers offensive weapon. We're going on a playoff run, trying to get in the playoffs, trying to win a division.
Yeah.
You cannot let anyone distract you. You're supposed to be concerned about the game on the field, not some punk in the fucking stands. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable.
In general, I agree. Like I said, it's indefensible. But not excusing it, not saying it's okay. But if this is a guy he complained about who was banned from the stadium and got back in, there's got to be some culpability from the league and the team.
If this is true, he was banned from Seattle. This is Detroit.
Okay.
It's a different stadium. So there's no way for the Lions security to know that this guy was banned. I don't know if they communicate with each other or not. Probably not, but it's a different stadium, different, I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. If DK recognized the guy, why the fuck did you walk up to him? You knew he was an instigator. Exactly. You knew he was a shit stirrer. He was trying to get under your skin once in Seattle. Now you're back in Detroit. If you notice it's the same guy, why are you walking over there? And then I thought somebody else brought up a good point. I forget which morning show it was on. Either NFL, Good Morning Football, or maybe one of the ESPN shows. Where was security at? Detroit or Pittsburgh?
Anything wrong.
But Detroit or Pittsburgh, why? You saw DK. Somebody saw DK walking over to the stands. Why in the hell did you not step between them?
There were a few Steelers that were watching, knew what was going on. You could see them in the background.
Yeah.
And not
why
one
did
of them
you not
went
step
up
up
to DK and say, "Look, don't do that."
No,
Yeah,
but
again, DK's a grown man.
Well,
I get that.
Were those 2 people, Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Adam Taylor? Oh yeah, DK, go hit him. Go.
Yeah, give us some snaps.
It was Roman Wilson pushing him in the back. I need to get my hat back.
Yeah, right. It was Roman Wilson for sure.
Roman Wilson was in his ear. Go. You know what he called you? You gonna take that?
Now, listen. I don't know what the one I posted. The caption was he called DK by his birth name, which is DeQuillian or whatever the frick it is, and he doesn't like it. And the guy was like a few yards away, and I didn't hear. Now, obviously, we weren't there. Bruno was wearing the blue wig. We don't know, but it seems like I didn't hear any racial slurs. Those guys were like 4 people away from the guy.
I didn't hear any audio of the guy who was saying it, though. All I heard was the fans near the camera.
Yeah.
And I saw 2 or 3 different angles. I don't know how many's been shared now, but I've seen 2 or 3. And I don't hear the guy in the blue hair. I hear everybody else.
But they're not that far away.
No.
I don't know. It's not surprising to me that he used the Myles Garrett playbook.
Yeah.
Like, I did something stupid. I'm going to claim he said the N-word, and I'm going to get absolved of this. This is what they do now. This is what happens.
Well, I mean,
listen. We blew up Myles Garrett for saying it.
Yeah,
and so that's bullshit, and you don't know, and this and that. So we got to be fair. We don't know what that fan said. We can't automatically assume that he did say that. It's not fair.
We knew Mason didn't say that because Marquise Pouncey tried to beat the shit out of Myles Garrett on the spot. There's no way he would have done that if that had come out. And Mike Tomlin came out after the game and said, "No way, I backed my guy." That didn't happen.
They always back their guy. Unless there's absolute proof that he said it, they're going to back their guy.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the fan. He deserves – listen, maybe he said it. I'm not saying it's outside of the possibility that he said it. But he deserves the benefit of the doubt like everybody else. He's a fan, just talking shit like a million other fans do.
Look, honestly, if he did say it, I would hope the fans around him would have dumped his ass on the field to let him get his ass.
Exactly. Or I think more people would have been pointing towards him or somebody would have come forward by now and said, "Yeah, I heard him say it." I just think it's just too easy an excuse to. I don't know. It stinks.
I think it does happen in professional sports, whether it happened in this situation or not.
Yeah.
We're not going to know right now. And there's going to be an investigation, and I would certainly hope the NFL, with all of their stuff they put in the end zone about stopping hate, if there really was hate speech here, then put your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely.
Like, kick this dude out of the NFL, period, of all stadiums across the league, if that happened. But we're not going to find this out for days. This is not going to go away right away.
He's on the rail. He's got good seats. He paid good money for those seats.
Mm-hmm.
Short of racial slurs, he's allowed to say whatever he wants.
Well,
like, we've all been to football games and given opposing players shit. Well, yeah,
I do think there's a line.
Racial stuff's the line.
Well,
racial stuff's
I think going after people's families draws a line.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're not 16 years old. Come on, guys.
No, but to me, that still crosses the line. You can attack a guy all you want, but if you start talking about his mother and his wife, his kids, whatever, you start crossing those lines. To me, that's too far.
If he dumps a drink on him,
that crosses the line. Absolutely, that's physical. That's different.
Yeah,
he was right on the edge of the right. Am I not wrong?
I'd rather see somebody. I'll be honest. I'd rather see somebody jump a drink on somebody, a full cup of beer.
A racial slur? Yeah, absolutely.
Then talking about somebody's family. To me,
the family thing doesn't really get to me as much. You got to be bigger than that. This is like schoolyard stuff.
No, I agree.
Your mom
I
is
think
this.
DK
This is kind of stupid.
DK should have put that behind it, but he didn't.
Full disclosure: if he says a racial slur, then that changes everything. That's a whole different ball game, and then DK shouldn't get suspended at all. But short of that,
we could put up wanted posters.
Oh, they've done stadium bans before. I think they've done that. But anyway,
well, the thing is, even if he does sneak into the stadium, then number one, it's not necessarily on that stadium, wherever the ban is, but the guy could be legally arrested for trespassing, and he could be prosecuted. So that's the difference. That's why you enforce that, is he can be legally prosecuted at that point, whereas of right now he really can't.
Yeah.
It just seems to me like guys have done worse recently and not gotten that bad of a. This is made for appeal. It will go to the league office. They'll reduce from 2 to 1. And look, 1 game would be fair. I totally endorse that, and a big ass fine. But 2 games, unless Baltimore loses to the Packers, then fuck it. Don't even fight it, DK. Just take the 2 and move on.
It's a bad look for the league. You can't be hitting fans. These guys, it's just a bad look. The NFL's not going to. I kind of agree with you.
Players get away with it already, though. They let Lamar get away with it.
They did.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. They did let him get away with a little shove. But he threw a full close punt. The only thing that keeping him from knocking that guy's teeth out was he just missed. The intent was there. The intent was he grabbed him by the collar and then he threw a punch. The intent was there. Whether he missed or not is kind of irrelevant at that point.
No, I'm a little foggy from last night's post-game show, but I'm pretty sure we talked about this being, they were definitely going to have a 1, and they were probably going to push for a 2-game suspension in this. Yeah. We said that last night.
And I was kind of surprised at first they gave 2, but then when you think about it, it's just an easy way to get the 1 game you wanted. Put 2, go through the whole rigmarole of appeal and say, okay, just 1. Which was the 1 is what they wanted all along.
I forget. I think it was Vaughn who put it up in chat. Jamar Chase spit on Jalen Ramsey.
That's player to player, though. That's player to player.
That is different.
Fan.
Yeah,
they separate.
These are paying customers who basically. That's where the league gets their revenue. Paying customers. You can't assault paying customers. It's just not. You can't accept it. It just is. He did a dumb thing, and I'm surprised. I'm shocked. They're winning a game. It's a big game. This is a monster game. How is he so distracted?
Well,
that's why I believe his claim.
That's even worse. They're losing. You should be focused on the game.
And you can really make the case that if Gainwell doesn't make that catch, the Steelers were in real trouble.
They were in big trouble.
DK's head was gone.
For sure.
For most of the game, he was gone. You're right. He wasn't in that game.
I think he
all.
played better in the second half. I think Aaron got him calmed down in the second half. But
He was a little better.
Right after the incident, he went out. They dropped the ball.
Yeah, he dropped the
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Can I read my note on live on air? I sent it to you guys.
Good.
Yeah.
Let me find it down the list of my shit here. So here's my note on DK Metcalf in the game. DK's head was never in this game. He dropped an easy pass that should have been a 12-yard gain. Struggled to get open in this game quite a lot, including we talked about how he was getting a little out-muscled by Rock Ya-Sin. And he couldn't even punch a fan in the face properly. So he fucked that up too. I mean, not to make light of this whole thing, but like he literally fucked up every part of this game except for Aaron threw a back shoulder throw that he just couldn't drop because the DB wasn't even in the area.
Bob, you said it 100 times, and you're 100% right. He's the highest paid number 2 wide receiver in the league. He's not a number 1.
Right.
And it's not just because of this incident. It's just the whole body of work in total. He's not a number 1 guy.
We paid the wrong receiver $30 million. And I'm not talking about George Pickens. He wears 14. He wears 14. He plays in the fucking backfield.
Oh, well, true.
Kenneth Gainwell's the best receiver on this team right now.
100%.
Easily.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
And for pun here, the Players Association doesn't care if he shows remorse, and neither does the arbitrator. Because if the Players Association says, fuck you, you're not doing it, then look, the NFL will stand tall on the salary cap. But when it comes to player discipline, they give it a lot. A lot of suspensions get reduced.
I think
Tom
it will.
Brady showed any fucking remorse?
I hope they're not trying to make an example of him. That's the only thing to worry about. Because this is something, like I said in the beginning, it's unprecedented. So they might want to nip this in the bud right away and say, look, 2 games if you hit a fan, period, end of story. They might stand fast. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, if they do that, though, the league, the Players Association is going to throw a fit because inconsistent discipline. And this is where the NFL always gets in trouble.
Is there a weaker union in the world than the NFL Players Association? Let's be honest. They get rolled every contract.
Yes, but they are usually really good about player discipline and suspensions and things like that. They usually win those. So
I think if they take the Lamar video and say this guy got nothing, my guy's getting 2 games.
Yeah,
we got to take this down to 1. You've got guys like Ramon Foster on that committee. You've got Jordy Nelson on that committee. Like these are former players who also hear these appeals. They're going to understand heat of the moment type stuff, especially if any audio does come out that this guy actually said what DK says he's saying.
That
then
changes everything.
Easily,
that's like I said,
getting reduced.
Then it's a no game suspension to me. But you can see,
no, you still give him a game.
Well,
you have to give him a game.
If you're throwing racial slurs around, I think all bets are off.
You still have to give him a game because it just says, hey, listen, if you say there's a racial slur, then you go punch a fan in the face. That's setting a precedent too. You have to at least give him the game because he still had his part where he has responsibilities in this thing. I know it sucks, but like you have to set a precedent on both sides of this.
And the NBA has kind of set precedents on this as far as
NBA said multiple fan interactions though, right?
It was far too late at that point, Bob. Malice in the Palace happened, and then they set the precedents.
Well, that wasn't racial, though. There have been racial slurs.
No, but that was
players have pointed them out and got them thrown out. And
but you get them thrown out. That's the way to go. Yeah. Say, look, I've had problem with this guy before. He's being an asshole. Go get him, and they will do it.
Yeah,
without hesitation. But the problem with DK is you can see it on that one angle. He walks halfway up, turns his back, and he starts shaking his head. Like he's thinking. There's premeditation going on there. Like, I'm going to do something. And the NFL's going to look at that and say, you had time to cool off and walk away. You made it worse by walking up to the fan.
Yeah.
It's the video's damning. It really is bad.
I don't blame team and teammates. I think security is where blame needs to be placed here, though. Because
but again,
Pittsburgh travels with their own security. Why would you allow a player to walk up to the stands? Like, I get it if you're walking up to a kid, you're signing a ball, or you're giving a jersey away, or whatever. But like, you're walking up to a grown man in blue fucking hair. Come on, like you knew this was going to end wrong. This was never going to go well.
To answer Vaughn's point, no, I don't think the team's in trouble. I think it's a foregone conclusion this team makes the playoffs. They're not going to lose to the Browns next week. With DK, without DK, I would be shocked if they lost the Browns. You just beat the Lions. You're on a 3-game winning streak. You're not going to lose to the Browns. The Browns are done. This team's going to the playoffs.
Look, let's
and
be honest.
the Ravens are not going to beat the Packers at this point. They're so bad right now. Lamar's hurt. Who knows if he plays? The Ravens are cooked. It's not a long-term thing.
I was thinking of the miracle line when I was rewatching it this morning. You know, the McClanahan scene where, hey, you candy ass, you got a bad bruise. It's a hell of a long way from your heart. I mean, Lamar should have gone back in that game. It's a fucking bruise. It's a bruise. He's quit on that team.
I don't.
He's
Maybe I don't know.
Team.
To be honest, I wasn't watching the second half, so I didn't see it. So I don't.
Oh, it happened before the half.
Maybe I turned it off sooner than I thought. Then
it was right at it was right at halftime because they came out and said Huntley's going to play the second half.
Yeah, I get it, Vaughn. Green Bay's pretty beat up too.
Yeah.
So that game's kind of maybe a toss up, but yeah,
I think
at this
Jordan
point,
Love plays. I really do.
I can't see the Steelers not making the playoffs, even without DK Metcalf. Would either of you guys? Well, we should go over the playoff scenarios too. I mean, we're kind of jumping around here, but
yeah,
the Steelers only need a combination of one win in the next two games or one Raven loss, and they're in.
Yeah.
So they'd really have to fuck this up something sweet to not to make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, Cleveland just lost their best running back and probably the best player on their team all
Jenkins. Year. Good point.
So
is Dylan Sampson hurt too? Because I know he wasn't available yesterday.
He was banged up. I don't know if he missed because he didn't play the rest of that game either. I don't think, did he?
Nope. We'll have to look into that. Yeah,
I didn't think he did. I mean, I was kind of flipping around everywhere yesterday, but the Brown. I mean, listen, I get it. The defense is probably going to be amped, like what Vaughn said in this game, but the offense sucks. I'm sorry. Shedeur sucks.
Shedeur aside, they're just a bad football team.
Yeah,
offensively especially. They're probably
Harold Fanning. He's the best player left on the offense.
Yeah. And with Judkins, it was their best player. With him out, they're sunk. They're going to quit.
Yep.
I mean, what's their motivation to maybe except to beat the Steelers in a rivalry?
Just to try to beat us and see if they can knock us out of the playoff by giving the Ravens a chance. I mean, the storyline will write itself. But, like, if we jump on them early, we get 2 touchdown lead, that game's fucking over.
You almost wonder who the Browns hate more, the Ravens or the Steelers. Ravens for obvious reasons, but wouldn't it be hilarious if the Browns came out and played, let Myles Garrett get the sack and then take all their starters out and say "fuck you, Baltimore"?
They wouldn't do that, but can we talk about before we get in the Steelers game, John Harbaugh and his decisions last night? He should be fired.
I mean, listen to him try to justify it too.
We kill Tomlin all the time for stupid decisions, but you take your literally your best offensive player, and don't play him down the stretch.
Oh, it was part of the rotation, though, Dave. It was part of the rotation.
You said it's part of a rotation?
Go bench a Hall of Fame fucking running back for a nobody. Yeah, that should turn out well.
I love the excuse was, well, we talked to him, and he was totally fine with not starting the series.
My God.
Hey, Mr. Running Back, we pay $10 million a year to. We're not going to put you in right now. Are you okay with that? Is the check going to clear? Yeah, okay. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Man, John Harbaugh, you've got some questions to be answered about your coaching.
I'll tell you what, that report starts to look more and more narrowed down to one target at this point, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think
really
Justine Anderson just pulled it out of her ass, but it could end up she'd get lucky and it end up being him.
Look, I've said there would be no market for Tomlin. There is gonna really be no market for John Harbaugh.
I think he gets hired, but it's not going to be like people are not going to knock over themselves to get him. But his body of work is good enough where he'll get hired.
Oh, there's going to be one team that's definitely going to be hot for him. It's not in the NFL though.
Oh, could be.
Yeah,
could be.
His brother's got a 10-year suspension from the same school. So.
Yeah,
from the college football.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that.
Would they dare to do it? Would they dare to do it?
Oh, I guarantee they would, because they're going to be slim pickings. Because there's more that's going to come out from this thing. That's going to be fallout from all this stuff.
If I'm the Ravens owner, I fire him today. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You just
I don't think you could fire him today.
They'll give him till the end of the season.
I would.
Yeah.
That's inexcusable to me. You're your best player. Your playoffs are on the line. Your best player's sitting on the bench. We'd lose our mind. We'd lose our mind.
Well, don't act like we didn't lose our mind when Jalen was sitting on the bench and we're going, why the fuck are we not handing him the ball before Gainwell turned into Gainwell?
Maybe they knew more about Gainwell than we did, but there's nobody that can match him in Baltimore. There just isn't. It's just not close.
I love that kid, Keaton Mitchell. I think he is a star. I really do. I think Derrick Henry is closer to the end of the line. It ain't like Derrick Henry didn't fumble the ball either.
He has fumbled a lot this year.
Vaughn, I've been
fumbled
shitting
in
on this
that
team.
game.
I've been shitting on this team all year long, saying they're not going to make the playoffs. Got to go 9-8. Look, they've won 3 in a row. This one proves to me they beat a good team on the road.
Yeah.
Sure, Lions were beat up, but so were the Steelers.
This was the litmus test.
You can't use that as an excuse. That's a big win. It would be monumental if they didn't make the playoffs now. That would be really, really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, we'd jump on the fire
There's no
Tomlin
way.
train. But the only way it happens if Aaron gets hurt. If Aaron gets hurt early in the Browns game and we don't have him for 2 games, I don't see any way the Ravens beat the Packers. I just don't. I mean, I'm calling that now. There is no fucking way. I think Jordan Love's going to play. I don't even care if Malik Willis is the quarterback. The Ravens are not going to beat the Packers in Green Bay at night in what'll probably be 5-degree weather. They're not a cold weather issue. But who the fuck goes to Green Bay at night, not named Michael Vick, and wins a big game?
Ordinarily, I agree with you, but their running backs are hurt. Their quarterbacks iffy. They lost Micah Parsons for the season. That team's a shell of itself.
Malik Willis played good enough to win that game against the Bears. He really did. I was.
Well, yeah, if not for the onside kick, they probably win it.
Yeah. I thought Malik Willis played pretty good if it was 1 week. And look, the Ravens, the defense sucks.
Their defense is really bad. Their defense is really bad. Their pass rush is non-existent.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Without DK Metcalf, this offense can still cook.
How much did he do yesterday, to be honest?
Who was the leading receiver? It wasn't DK Metcalf. Who's been the leading receiver for weeks? It's not been DK Metcalf. Like, he's had a couple of good games. DK has not been the fucking offense this year. I'm sorry. But the guy missing a couple of games here down the stretch against a bad Cleveland team and a bad Ravens team, and we played them not in Baltimore. We already beat them in Baltimore. We're playing them in Pittsburgh. DK has not been the focal point.
Yeah, Gainwell has twice as many receiving yards as he did yesterday.
Yeah.
Gainwell and Warren are the offense.
They are the offense. And I think most importantly, we established the run at a high level yesterday.
Hopefully they can continue that because
high level, because we needed that. And if we can do that against Cleveland, which we've already pointed out, Bob and the War in before, you can have Cleveland up the middle in the run game.
Yeah.
Like, we can still establish run, and Aaron Rodgers is just good enough to make things happen.
This is a problem.
This
could be the problem of the game. This is going to be a problem. We're going to have to scheme around that.
Look, I don't think so. I don't think so, because
Bob,
I think they're going to give him all kinds of help.
Okay.
They should.
Okay.
And
Aaron Rodgers gets rid of the ball pretty fast. So, yeah.
Look, I don't even give a shit if they give it. You know what? I would tell him I think they'll do everything they can not to give the record to him against the Steelers. But even if he gets it, I mean, let's face it, we probably only need 17 points here to win this game. Barring something stupid like a defensive touchdown or a special teams touchdown. This is a 1:00 game. It's not a night game. I think Aaron's just too good to lose to the Browns. He just is.
We talked about it last week. This is the difference. This is what we all have to, well, me especially, have to recalibrate our brains. I've said this before. They win games that they ordinarily would not have won because of Aaron Rodgers. He didn't play great yesterday. He didn't play perfect. But
he started out pretty bad.
Yeah, it's so different. It's so efficient. So, it's so good with him as the quarterback. Everything runs smoothly. He's cussing people out. You know he's going to get him in the right offense and the right look. It's night and day from the quarterbacks we've seen the last 5 years. It's so different. How many times already this year has he snapped the ball while opposing defenses are trying to get off the field and got us an extra 5 yards? That's stuff that he does that nobody else does.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so good.
I see a lot of chatter here. Oh, it's a Tomlin special. It's a Tomlin game. Guys, we got to embrace the fact that, hey, his 7-year stretch of losing 3 games in a row is over. The only real Tomlin game this year has been the Thursday night game. That's the Tomlin game.
Yeah, that was the Tomlin game.
And Aaron Rodgers has not been here since the Tomlin streak started. And I love Ben. I really love Ben. One of my favorite Steelers of all time. Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Ben. He just is.
Ooh, better quarterback than Ben? I'm going to disagree.
Right now?
I'm going to disagree.
Or all time?
All time?
All time, and you take Ben's last year against Aaron's last year?
That's different.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Total career? Ben went to 2 Super Bowls?
What are we talking about here? Wait.
3.
I jumped in this.
We're comparing Ben Roethlisberger. Mr. Korob's here, by the way.
I was waiting for my introduction. Thank you.
Who's better career, Ben Roethlisberger or Aaron Rodgers? I say Ben Roethlisberger.
Aaron. I consider Aaron probably top 3 of all time.
Yeah, but to your point, Bob, getting done in the playoffs.
Yep,
Ben was better.
Well, Ben was 2-1 in the Super Bowl. I'll give him that. But
we're going to go down a dangerous road.
Well, look,
pure passer.
When a guy has a ring versus a guy who doesn't have a ring, that's a little different. They both have rings, and
so
it's
good.
hard.
It touches your lips.
And bear in mind, Ben was the ultimate backyard football player. Love him. One of my favorite Steelers of all time. He really is. Love him. Clutch gene up the ass. I mean, 2 minutes to go, I'd rather have Ben than Aaron. But
that's my point.
But if I got to start the game and play for Ben, had some playoff stinkers. We can't be revisionist history.
No, everyone does. I mean,
Ben has also had significantly better weapons throughout his career than Aaron ever did.
Well, could we say
was Jordy Nelson a good fucking receiver, or was Aaron Rodgers that goddamn good with that guy?
Jordy Nelson.
I mean, Devontae Adams was his best player ever. And
Devontae Adams is an all-timer.
But do you think Devontae Adams holds a fucking candle to Antonio Brown's career?
No. Yes.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no way. I love Devontae Adams, but come on.
Go look it up.
Antonio Brown over a 9-year stretch had the best 9-year stretch of any receiver outside of Jerry Rice.
Take their prime years and compare it.
Wait,
yeah, it's closer than you think.
Conversation we're having right now.
Listen,
I don't know. We went down a dangerous road, Corb. Now they're dragging me into it.
You were here to stop to keep us in check, so don't try now. It's too late. We're off the rails. We're going to argue about
get back to the game. Let's circle back to the game.
We'll save the Devontae Antonio Brown debate for the postseason.
I'm still kind of interested in the Ben versus Aaron Rodgers. It's a good debate.
We can definitely get into that.
Not right fucking now.
Let's celebrate a win.
Dave coming in and shit on our fun.
Yeah, no shit.
Good job, Dave.
Thanks a lot,
Dave. Got me saying some really mean words.
Don't do it, Dave. That'll get you punched in the face if you're in the stands.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Be careful. DK might come behind you and smack you in the head.
I got Greg here in the comments. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that.
You definitely don't remember it.
Listen, what happened last night stays last night, okay?
Yeah, let's keep that to last night.
Let's move forward. We're better
what
people.
Happens
today,
on the post-game show stays on the post-game show.
Programming note, we're thinking about doing the post-game show a little more sober from here forward.
Wait, you never said nothing about being sober.
A little more sober than last time. I'm not asking for straight up, church time sober, but we got to be coherent. Last night we were borderline not coherent, but anyway.
Oh, I wasn't borderline.
Back to the game. Where do we want to begin? Jalen Warren, 2 45-yard touchdowns. Gainwell again.
Somebody had called that.
You did actually call that one. No, you actually said he was going to have a monster game, and he did have a monster game. You called that all the way, Bob.
I'll admit, I underestimated how bad Detroit's defense was. Between the injuries and just how bad they were, they were not good yesterday. And maybe that's something to do with the Steelers too. I'll give them credit, but man, that wasn't. The Steelers held the ball for like 10 minutes in the third quarter.
Their run defense wasn't statistically horrible.
No, but they were terrible yesterday.
Pass defense they were, and explosive plays they were. Which, good God, would we have 6, 7?
You know what the problem was? They tried to do 2 deep safety for the first time all season. And that was probably a bad idea.
They ran a lot of stuff too.
The third
and they run nothing but man.
The third quarter, we kept them off the field almost the whole entire
10 minutes in the third quarter, into the fourth.
They only ran 3 plays in the fourth. In the third
right,
quarter.
that's how we were going to win. The way you win is keep their offense off the field.
Yeah, we had talked about that. Even us, just all 4 of us before the game, that was like keep them off the field as much as possible, and they did that.
This is by far the best team offensive performance too. I mean, we had 485. I think it was 485 yards of offense. 481 yards of offense.
That's incredible.
We've cleared 400, I think, twice all season before this.
On the road in Detroit, they did that. It's inconceivable to me. It really is.
Go back the last 5 years, Trent. How many times have we got?
Oh, good God! The whole Matt Kennedy years, we shit the bed because he fucking quit, and as soon as he got fired, we went for 400 yards, and we thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
correct.
Look, I'm also going to go back to I'm on a miracle kick tonight. The whole line of, gentlemen, you don't have enough talent to win on talent alone. I think there's something to be said for some of these backups being in the game because we are playing better fundamental football. We pointed out Malik Harrison in the war room. Everybody is doing just their job. They're playing unselfish. I think there's something to be said for that.
And that's all because of Aaron. That's all because of Aaron.
And Malik had another play just like we showed in the war room where he filled that gap in the hole where exactly where Gibbs was supposed to go, and he didn't make the tackle, but he wrapped and he slowed Gibbs up just enough for Cam Hayward to make the play. I mean, it has been a total team effort all the way across the board. I love the way they're playing right now.
Scotty Miller had 3 big catches almost in a row, right? And that second half was what the hell's going on?
And I disagree with this from Boxing Man. The Lions did try to run the ball. They
fell behind.
No, they put Montgomery in the game. This was the first half. Montgomery had that one nice little run where he scored it through, and I was like, oh shit,
there was that one.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
But I don't think we can underestimate either. They were on their 4th center at one point in the game. I mean, that'll kill your run game.
Yeah, because Dylan Cook's not our 4th tackle.
He wasn't even on the roster at one point.
I get it, but that's in game, not with a couple weeks to prepare. That's like the middle of the game. They're dealing with their 4th center.
We didn't have our starting left guard either.
No. I said it at the beginning of the podcast. Injuries are not an excuse. We're not using that because we're as beat up as they are.
Yeah,
we can't. Although
you're using an excuse for them, though.
No, but I didn't in the beginning. But then when you kind of think about it, their whole secondary is basically out.
We're using 4th through 6th as well.
But our 4 through 6 is better than our 1 through 3. It's a little different.
That's beside the point, Dave. Beside the point.
Okay.
Technicality.
Trent pointed this out in chat earlier. You know, you can make the center excuse, but when Derek Harmon is throwing around Penei Sewell like a beanbag, I mean, Trent can elaborate on that. I mean, this was a real total. This is very hopeful.
I forgot about TJ Watt being out. I forgot about it because we didn't even miss him. Didn't even miss him.
Guys.
Sawyer's stat line looks incredible.
His tape was good too.
Yeah, he was 2 tackles for a loss, a forced fumble, a pass defense. There was my son was actually, he came to me and goes, did you see Sawyer's? I was like, no. And he told me, I was like, God damn.
Sawyer was definitely taking notes on the bench too, because there was a couple different times where, you know how our edge guys, and Alex, he did a great job of this last game too.
Highsmith was incredible yesterday.
When they run the play away from them, they flatten straight down the line to attack the running back.
Yeah.
Sawyer was doing the same stuff. He was definitely watching film. He was definitely learning from those guys, and he flattened down the line. He made a few plays in the backfield. I thought he played a great game. I mean, for him, for a fourth-round guy who had zero expectations against Penei Sewell, he played a great game.
He played good.
And look, I said this drunk last night, so I'm going to say it sober now. I think we have to recognize that Omar kind of knew what he was doing when he took him. We all thought it was a dumb pick. I especially thought it was a dumb pick. But now it looks pretty fucking smart.
All right. I don't want to be Dave Darkclown, but let's pump the brakes a little bit on Jack Sawyer, please. Or do I have to give him a nickname too?
Dave,
the second coming, national champion Jack Sawyer.
Oh God, I've had an Omar Khan and Ohio State freaking reference in 30 seconds. I might have to shut off my thing.
I'm just saying the kid did really well. I don't even need to go.
No, I'm not denying he did well.
I'm not here to go with the whole Omar Khan thing. I'm just saying Jack Sawyer.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Listen.
No. There's no pump the brakes. He stepped up, dude. He did way more than I thought he would do. Way more.
Yeah, he played great.
That's the way I look at it. I don't even. But Dave, I'm not trying to bring up Omar Khan. I'm just.
No, I'm not even saying Omar Khan thing. I'm just saying he's a rookie that he had a good game. Okay, let's.
I think I expected him to play well in the run game, and he did. He played very well in the run game.
That's his thing.
He actually won pass rush reps too. Like he won some pass rush, and I did not think he was going to win a single pass rush rep against Penei Sewell. Sewell did not have a good game in this one.
No, he had a bad game. He didn't.
And let's be clear, we're not saying cut T.J. Watt, bench Nick.
No.
Let's play Jack Sawyer.
No.
But as your fourth edge rusher, why would we need 4 edge rushers? Well, it turns out we need 4 edge rushers.
This year, it turns out we needed them. Yeah.
And as a fourth string guy, he's pretty fucking good.
He played way above expectations.
Wait, when did we start calling him Hollywood Herbig? I love that.
Hall of Fame Herbig, baby. Hall of Fame.
I'll think of a name.
Hollywood Herbig sounds pretty cool too.
I'll think of a name for Jack Sawyer. Superstar Sawyer. We'll work on that a little bit.
Modern day warrior, Jack Sawyer.
I kind of like that actually.
There you go, Bob. Look at you on the whim, huh?
Yeah.
On the fucking whim.
Let's not bury the lead. Alex Highsmith was fantastic yesterday.
Yeah,
probably one of his best games as a Steeler.
Dude.
He was all over the place.
Amazing.
TJ went down and he definitely took up the mantle.
Stepped up. Yep.
The Cleveland game where he forced the touchdown or fumble touchdown earlier for TJ against Deshaun Watson and then came up with the big play.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one too. Yeah.
But I think this was better because
I do too.
This was him alone and it was so necessary.
Too late, Vaughn. It's Hollywood Herbig now.
I think I'm very torn in this game between if Alex Highsmith or Derek Carman had a better game.
Yeah, they both had great games.
And Cam Hayward could be thrown right in the middle of that too. But
yeah.
If Derek Carman had 1 sack in this game, I'd have said Derek Carman had by far the best game of the defense.
He was pissed off that he didn't play that last game. He was pissed off at Tomlin for benching. He wanted to play, so
he was the most dominant player on the defense yesterday, in the interior especially.
I like it. Coming to a theater near you, week 18?
Look, if I would say, if the Ravens lose to the Packers, let Aaron play the first half because you don't want him to sit for 3 weeks.
No, yeah.
Let him play the first half. Let Mason have the second half against the Browns.
No, play Will Howard. We've seen what Mason
played. Will Howard the last game. You got to give Mason a throw him a bone.
I've seen all I want to see of Mason Rudolph. If he never takes another snap,
Mason's getting a paycheck. That's the only fucking bone he needs because he can't throw the ball.
Like I said,
he's got like 10. Yeah, he's got like 15 pass attempts and 2 interceptions, three
like
interceptions.
This one. Maybe Jack Sawyer the Destroyer.
Sawyer the Destroyer. All right.
I like that.
Hey, if he works his way into the starting lineup, there's always Captain Jack.
I could do that too. A lot of options. Who else are we missing? Duggar had a safety.
Yeah, I actually was wrong. I told you guys I didn't think that was a design blitz at the time. It was definitely a design blitz.
Yeah, I thought
it was a delayed blitz.
What a call, dude! What a call!
That was a great call. Can we just talk about for a second? We've been bashing Terrell Austin. We've been bashing Mike Tomlin. We've been bashing Arthur Smith. They
all have
fucking
games,
all
so-
three called a
Yeah.
great game yesterday against the Lions.
I agree.
Great game.
They did good.
They're up against the knuckleheads, so I don't like the Detroit coach. Now that his coordinators are gone, I'm not so sure he's a good coach.
He should have took the field goal.
Yes, he
on
should have.
fourth down.
He definitely
Yes, he should have. He's
I'll
not-
call that
he's-
one too. More room.
He's a glorified Mike Tomlin. He's a rah-rah guy worse than Mike Tomlin. He shouldn't be calling plays. I don't know. Without Ben Johnson, he's exposed to me. He really is exposed.
Well, I mean, I think he made the wrong offensive coordinator hire. He knew it, and he said, "Hey, well, only chance I got is if I take it over." And I think in the offseason he'll correct it.
He's not have to.
They're not going to fire Dan Campbell.
No, not this soon. But I'm not.
Sounds like they need to get him some good coordinators.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with him at all.
Well,
and his defensive coordinators didn't impress me either.
Yeah,
he'll get good coordinators. You know, you look back at their defenses the last couple of years, and they've been hurt. You know, Aaron Glenn didn't exactly feel
true.
top-notch defenses. He just figured out ways to slow people down just enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
Still too much
The offense-
talent on an offense for them not to be
Yeah.
blowing teams out. That team is freaking even with offensive line injuries. You're talking about superstars at running back, wide receiver, even at quarterback. Goff is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Thing I didn't point out in the war room that I meant to, and I forgot all about it. The timing is everything in that offense, and the interior pass rush threw that timing off pretty much all game long. And that was, and I know he threw for 364, and everybody's gonna look at the stat sheet and think he had a great game. Goff did not have a great game. I didn't think Goff.
My pun.
Sorry, no, Goff didn't have his best game. That's funny. Whose hands are worse, Doug or Chuck Clark or MBS? Oof,
We have our
that's a tough
answer.
one.
I'm just, hey, if MVS had caught that ball, I'd have hit my parlay. So fuck him.
I think it's Chuck Clark at this point, man. He had 3 interceptions in his hand yesterday. my man could have changed the game, and he won him 3 times.
Yeah.
Now, Goff had an off game, I thought. Some of his throws were horrendous.
Interior pass rush was getting there.
Yeah, he's not good under pressure.
Where he didn't even grip the laces.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
he did have 346 yards and 3
He did.
touchdowns. So
that's because
a lot of it was two of those touchdowns, and probably 150 yards of that was all end of the game.
Yeah,
we were in cover 4 most of that time. I mean, it's just easy pitch and catch stuff, though.
I wonder what his
gotta close it
QBR
out.
was. To your point, Bob, I wonder what his QBR is then.
I don't know.
He didn't throw many yards because I know his rating is going to be high because of the yards, but regular rating doesn't give the full story like QBR does.
QBR was 49.5 for Goff,
Okay, then that's
as
actually-
opposed to 55.1 for Rodgers.
Okay,
I didn't think he was that bad yesterday. I think the run game kind of let them down.
I just thought some of his throws were awful.
That screen that you talked about was horrendous. That was just terrible.
Now, mind you, I still needs to win.
I mean, listen.
So my evaluation is a little skewed, yes, but whatever.
If Chuck Clark catches any of those 3 balls, his
Any of those
QBR is
3.
down in the fucking basement.
Yeah.
Boys, I'm gonna tell you the second half I was a mess, absolute mess, and the ending about killed me.
I tell you, it's never easy with this team, right? Did the ending leave a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth? It kind of did for me.
No,
No?
I don't know.
In Detroit, no.
But still, you're in control of that game. Close it down.
Well, I think
I don't know.
that's my point about the cover 4.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah.
I'm nitpicking here, but
Shocker. But
wouldn't it be nice to just shut them down like they did the whole game and close it out?
Dude, went through this. The Steelers hardly ever.
I know
do
they
that.
don't.
The Dolphins
I
were
know.
the only team we did that.
I know.
But see, the part I nitpick is when Arthur Smith decided to throw, unless maybe that was Aaron.
That could have been Aaron.
That should have been you're running the ball. Run the clock, force them to use that timeout. It's the one time where I was like, I don't want you to be aggressive. I want you to be smart. This is towards the end of the game. Run the clock out as much as possible.
He should have taken that sack instead of throwing that ball away. That's all.
Yeah, if Boz hits that field goal, which he's human, he misses occasionally. If Boz hits that field goal, 32-24, yeah, they still have a chance, but it's probably
I don't
not
think
as
it changes much.
Hey, how long was that field goal? Because me,
It was under
like
50.
The one he missed.
like
it was
40,
under 50.
Yeah,
I was going to say under 50, I thought.
It was
Yeah,
under
but-
50.
It was between 45 and 50.
Yeah, it wasn't a super long one for sure. It's a makeable one for Boz.
You know,
for sure.
it looked like to me he was right up there. I thought it was like a 29-yarder.
A little further than that, but it was definitely a makeable field goal.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bob. I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, if, think about it. Boswell missed a kick and we won.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was inconceivable 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Last year.
Hey, we're
Last
2-0 this season.
37-yard field goal.
It was. Yeah, it was.
wow, it
that's-
seemed
that's
seemed
bad.
further. Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
What was it again?
Hey, he's
37-yard field goal.
37-yard field goal.
Told you, I didn't think it was that far.
Yeah.
No, it was close.
Yeah, he didn't shank it. He just, blasted the upright. Let's face it, if Valdez Scantling holds onto the ball, we score a touchdown.
Yeah. You know what you get with Van.
That was listen.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I rewatched. I actually took a lot of time to the All-22 today because I was off, but that ball had no business being thrown. MVS was 2 yards in front of the receiver when Aaron let that ball go and passed the receiver after the ball was in air. Aaron should have never thrown the ball. He had that much confidence and just knew the way the play was developing that MVS was going to have a shot at that ball, and there was no one open. He just took the shot downfield just because. That damn near turned into a touchdown that had no business being thrown.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. I watched. I literally paused it as soon as Aaron took his step forward. I paused it. I'm like, MVS is 2 yards on the wrong side of the fucking receiver to throw it back.
Oh, we lost Trent.
That's how upset it made Trent.
Yeah, the internet couldn't handle it there.
Yeah,
This
is a good point from Pun. If Darnell doesn't fumble inside the 5, things going to happen. He made up for it later in the game.
Candies and butts, whatever it is.
Apparently
Shit happens in the game. You got to overcome it. Welcome back, Trent. Did you notice? I said it during the game. They went empty a lot.
Yeah.
And it turns out they went empty, like I was reading 50% of the time yesterday. Well, they had no back. They were really trying to spread the Lions out, which is a good strategy, apparently.
Who kept texting about getting the fuck out of Jumbo?
Yeah.
Was this the first game where Aaron was able to go under center more?
No, except for the Bills
done it.
game.
Earlier in the year.
What? I thought he couldn't do it because of his wrist.
Oh, no.
It's the first time since the wrist break he was under this much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should explain that.
You're
I
right.
meant since the wrist injury.
Oh, no, you're right.
Okay.
And we got to give Arthur Smith a little credit. I know we were shitting on him in our text chain, but he called a good game. He's called a couple good games in a row now.
Second half, this one he did better. First half, I wasn't as happy.
The tush push misdirection little pitch was
awesome.
a good play.
Now, that was nice.
Awesome.
That was second half, correct?
Couple of inside handoff jet sweepish type of plays.
But keep in mind, we don't know how many of these plays Aaron Rodgers is changing.
True.
I don't think Aaron's checking to a jet sweep.
No, but I'm talking about normal course of play. When there's a run play we lose our minds on, or a pass play, we got to keep in mind when we're assigning blame, we don't really know what Aaron's doing over there.
No, but a lot of times you're calling in 2 plays into the huddle anyway.
Yeah.
And you're giving a guy who is a 21-year veteran Hall of Fame quarterback the leash to say, okay, what's the coverage? What's the, where's the holes in this thing? What's going to work? You got to run, pass, take your pick. And Aaron's checking to the right plays a lot of times too. Because you hear that can, and he touches the helmet. He's checking out of the original play.
Yep.
But it's still Arthur Smith a lot of times calling the second play in. It's not like it's Aaron doing all this by himself. I think a lot of the game plan was changed by Aaron because we've been more aggressive.
My personal
since the
favorite
Bills.
was, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, that was classic. Jonnu Smith, bro. What are you doing?
I don't know. But Aaron was wondering the same thing.
Yeah. So speaking of that, Roman Wilson, a healthy scratch again. Obviously, we found our wide receiver who wasn't going to the extra meetings, right? It's got to be Roman.
I don't even know who you're talking about. What's this kid? What?
Who's that guy? I know, right?
I don't know. Apparently, according to Aaron Rodgers, it's still Jonnu Smith. Because what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And a surprising, Caleb Johnson didn't get a hat yesterday. Which
that's bad.
I guess they wanted Logan Lee in the game in case the long snapper was injured all week, so it became a numbers type thing. But still, it's not a good sign. You're a young offensive player. You're not getting a hat in crunch time, and you're not getting a hat over Scotty Miller, MVS.
Yeah, thank God. But with Austin getting hurt, that was the right call, because if they didn't have Scotty Miller there, he had some big catches.
Well, we say that now, but what if Jalen Warren got hurt? Then we wouldn't have been saying it was a good call.
Well,
Johnny Smith would have played running back. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's all he's good for.
You didn't know that's why we traded for him, Dave.
They got this other guy on the roster. You might have heard of him, Kenneth Gainwell.
Wow. You know how they like to rotate backs, Bob. You can't have one back in the whole time. But we could have gone to I don't know, who would we have gone to if somebody got hurt?
Would have been Jay Smith, and he'd have killed it.
It had to be Johnny Smith. He was the only other guy on the roster who ran the ball.
Hayward.
Yeah, or Connor Hayward.
Connor Hayward.
Listen, oh my God, can I say this? Connor Hayward had a fucking game. For real. He had 2 blocks at the fullback position. That both of the big runs, not the touchdown, not the first 45-yard touchdown, but the big run that went down to, I think, the 7-yard line by Jay, and then the second touchdown, they were both set up by his block at fullback. For real. I mean, he laid some serious, like, one was a counter play, and one was he caught Jack Campbell coming through and just completely picked him up. And Campbell's a great run defender for that Lions team. And both those plays sprung Jalen Warren. I mean, he played a really good game.
Maybe fullback is his position finally. Fullback /
special teams.
Quarterback
Almost like he came out of college as a fullback, and we fucked around for 3 years trying to make him the smallest tight end in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, he's still barely a rosterable guy, but we'll give him credit for a couple blocks last night.
He did. I thought he played pretty well when he was in there.
The referees last night.
He actually, I think he led on the wide receiver screen that went to Kenneth Gainwell too. Mm-hmm. When they did that little swing pass screen out to Kenneth Gainwell, he was one of the lead blockers on that one. He had a nice block out on there too. He played pretty well he doesn't get a ton of snaps, but when he was in there, he played well. We shit on him a lot, so I got to give him a little flowers when he plays well.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be fair. When they have a good game, they have a good game. Some of us ain't biased.
How much is Kenneth Gainwell going to get paid next year?
He ain't going to be here.
A fucking shit ton.
Well,
a fucking shit ton.
Well, they might be able to pull it off. They didn't pay Warren that much.
They have the money, so whether or not they want to spend it on a running back.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay him. You can't lose him.
I'd pay him.
Blank check. Here you go, Kenneth. What do you want? Sign.
Hold on.
I mean, I'm being a little bit. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but
I saw that look on Bob's face.
I was like, look,
guy, there's no more valuable guy on this team on offense than Kenneth Gainwell.
True.
I've heard the case of let's offer him pay him what they're paying Jalen, because between the two of them,
he needs more than that.
He's getting more.
On the open market, he's getting more.
He's definitely getting more.
If the Steelers don't want to pay it, that's one thing.
If anybody wants to pay him more than $7 million a year, that's gonna be a mistake.
I mean,
he's a guy with no tread on the tires. He did not get a ton of carries in college. He's not had a ton of carries in the NFL. This is the most work he's ever gotten.
Yeah, Bob.
He's young.
I'm paying him.
No,
I'm not look up how old he is.
I'll pay him
26
$5-6 million or $7 million even, no problem. You start to get over 7, no, you don't do that with a veteran.
Yeah. I thought 26.
On a second contract, you don't do that with a second contract with a running back.
This would be his third, right?
Yeah,
technically.
Look, I think he's got plenty of juice in the tank, but
he's the second best receiver on the team right now.
Saquon Barkley makes 20.
I think he gets $10 million a year.
I was going to say, you could pay him $10 million a year.
He's getting 10 for sure.
Derrick Henry gets $10 million a year.
Derrick Henry's he only comes out for a second down. They don't play him on third down.
Derrick Henry makes 15.
Okay.
And they don't even play him in the second half, apparently.
I like Gainwell too, but let's pump the brakes on that. He's better than Derrick Henry.
No, he's not better than Well, he's a different player. He's not even really a running back. He's a running back / wide receiver / fucking kick returner He's worth $10 million a year.
He's not. Look at the running backs who make $10 million.
I'm looking at it right now.
There's not.
How about
There's
this,
not
Bob?
very many.
Which wide receiver on the team made the catch he made yesterday? The answer is nobody.
Yeah, but
And that goes back before George Pickens was here because Pickens couldn't have fucking caught that ball either.
Yeah, but that's an argument that didn't work.
That was a ridiculous, dude. That was a ridiculous catch. Come on,
stop it.
Is Gainwell second in receiving on the team in yards?
No, he's
yards.
first. Well, yards he might be.
Yards, I don't.
Second.
I don't know if he's first. Yeah.
He's
All
first.
right, I got the list of highest paid running backs. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor. I'm gonna skip down the rungs a little bit. So Jonathan Taylor's making 13.
Yeah.
He's better. Obviously, he's better.
Yeah,
James Cook's only making 10 per season.
So I ain't paying fucking Kenneth Gainwell 10.
It's bad.
Wait,
American Hampton's making 10 though.
Wait. What is this Cooks on his second contract?
Yes.
10. How'd they get away with that?
I don't.
He did not hold his ground.
I'm looking at Spot Track right now. Let me look at his whole contract because this is robbery. He signed 4 years, $46 million, a little over 10 a year.
Yeah. I mean, that's what running backs have been getting paid. I mean, Saquon and Christian McCaffrey kind of set the top of the market, but that's the scale. It's like, are you as good as those two? No. Well, then you take what we'll fucking give you.
Marion Hampton's making 10. He's more
because
valuable
he's
than Hampton.
That's because he's a rookie contract. They have to pay him that.
That's his draft spot. Yeah, that's what he had to get paid.
Yeah.
Jesus. Aaron Jones makes 10. He's better than Aaron Jones.
Yep.
Is he?
Yeah.
Easily. Aaron Jones isn't even the starter.
I'll say this, Bob. Now he is. Not like when Jones was
Yeah.
younger.
Right
When
now.
Jones was younger,
No.
Is he better than David Montgomery?
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
maybe. He's more versatile.
David Montgomery does not catch the ball out of the backfield.
I was going to say
They're probably equal as pass protectors.
Wow.
Well, look
the
at
running
their
back
stats
market's
now.
ridiculous.
I
Josh
wouldn't
Jacobs
know
is
their
only
stats.
making 8.
Actually, compare him to Monty now. What's their stats? I mean, receiving, who's leading? Rushing, who's leading?
Gainwell's got more receiving yards than him.
Yeah, but I don't think
Receiving,
you can
right?
compare him as a runner. David Montgomery is clearly the better runner.
David Montgomery's only making $6 million a year.
That's where I was going to go with that, Bob. I was going to say that one's the better receiving and the other one's the clear better.
Is he
runner.
better than Butterball?
Who's Butterball? Oh, Genty?
Genty? Butterball?
Genty's the highest paid running back in the league this year.
Genty just had a 64-yard touchdown yesterday.
He really played great yesterday.
He's better than
Butterball. Listen, Bob. Butterball's not Butterball. Let's just call it for what it is. Butterball's got a little beef to him.
Yeah, this running back market is ridiculous. When you scroll down, it's all over the place. Travis Etienne's only making $6 million. I don't even see him on this list.
Yeah.
Who? Etienne?
No, Bijan Robinson.
Bijan's still on a rookie contract, ain't he?
2.7 this
Yeah,
year.
but he was like the 7th overall pick in the draft.
Right.
I know,
That's
but
his
still
rookie
2.7.
It's still his rookie contract, though.
But the money, the rookie contract didn't
His second contract
skyrocket.
is going to be way more.
He's gonna clean up.
Oh, he's going to clean house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's guys when he hits the running back market who are going to be commanding 10, 12, $15 million. So Gainwell getting that,
but
with
then
who
look,
he's going to be out there.
Bob's range of $7 million might be right. Maybe they get lucky. I'd say 7 to 8.
You offer it. Offer it all day.
Yeah,
I'd take that.
He's getting paid 1 or a little under 2. So, hey, man, we're going to triple your salary. And you get to split carries with Jalen Warren.
Let's look at the free agent running backs next year. Najee. Etienne.
Najee's career is over. Apologies to Big Pun. I'm not going into how bad Najee is, but.
Ooh, there's some good ones. Etienne. Javonte Williams from Dallas had a pretty good year. Kenneth Walker's a free agent. Breece Hall's a free agent. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to have a lot of competition.
This works in our favor. Good.
It does.
This is where we should not be stupid, though. We should go to him now.
Yes.
And sign him now.
Yeah.
And you could get him for $7 million.
Didn't I say that last night on the thing? I thought we'd said that.
I don't recall.
Well, none of us are gonna fucking remember now.
He's so much more than a running back, though. He's a fucking wide receiver. He's a slot receiver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's so good. Or
That
an
argument
outside
didn't
receiver.
work for Le'Veon Bell. It's
No,
not
it
going to
didn't.
work for Kenneth Gainwell.
Bob, you got to quit reading my mind, bro. I was just about to say
It didn't
Le'Veon
work for
Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. You're right, but it's more modern league now, so they might. Yeah, it still probably won't work.
I mean, it worked for Christian McCaffrey. I'll say that.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, but he's not Christian McCaffrey.
He's not Christian McCaffrey for sure.
No.
McCaffrey's a whole different animal.
He is. Correct.
And Vaughn's asking a pretty good question here. Who's got more scrimmage yards?
I just
You know,
looked.
Yeah, it's actually all right,
He gave us
1,100.
the answer. He gave us the answer.
Wow, Warren's got more, huh?
Yeah.
He does.
I would have guessed Gainwell at this point
Hmm.
with the receiving
Wait.
yards.
Is this all purpose?
All purpose, yeah.
Wow. I did not.
I would have guessed Gainwell.
So
And they're
got
dead even in touchdowns.
Jalen's got an outside shot for 1,000 yards on barely 200 carries.
It's pretty crazy. He's having an equally good year.
Yeah.
Considering
Yeah.
they don't use him enough.
Yards
but
per
Gainwell's
carry. Yards
Now,
per
would
carry
you
is pretty
argue-
close.
now, would you argue
Gainwell's
his
got-
contract is evens out? Is it still like how would you? do
I
that?
was just looking. He's making $7 million a year too, so he's not. He's in the middle of the pack there, so it's not terrible for him.
Yeah.
Look, I think they should do everything they can to keep him as a tandem. If you told me you're going to pay the
Yeah.
two of those guys together,
Well, they've got.
$14-15 million total,
Yeah.
I like that. I think
I do
that's
too.
good. Because between them, they're going to put up probably 1,500 yards rushing and maybe another 600-700 receiving. They're 2,000 yard back
Yeah.
together.
That's a good tandem. It's a good tandem.
Yeah, I do like him.
That being said, if Jeremiah Love's available, we will be drafting Jeremiah Love.
We're not going to draft him.
There's a 0% chance we're drafting Jeremiah Love.
If we sign Gainwell, we're not drafting Jeremiah.
If there was a chance
for a
that
number, yeah.
Gainwell could leave, and there's still a 0% chance.
Now listen, I got to be consistent. I wanted Omarion Hampton last year. I wouldn't hate it if he drops all the way to 20. Well, we're going to be in the mid 20s.
The draft
do it,
value's
Dave.
there. The draft value's there. That's what.
Don't.
That's where I.
That's just the value's there.
Yeah.
Don't
that's
do
what
it.
You talked me into the draft value. That is
Love's
true.
not.
Oh
getting
my
out of the
God!
top
Wait,
12.
are we gonna bitch about wide receiver for 3 fucking years and then all draft a goddamn running back at 20?
Listen,
We haven't taken a
Listen.
wide receiver in the first round since Antonio Holmes.
And we've been without a fucking wide receiver damn near since Antonio Holmes
Don't-
too. At that point,
no. But
we've had
the last
garbage. We have
3 years.
GP who got ran out of town in 3 years. Deontay Johnson got fucking ran out of town. Who the fuck have we had at wide receiver that we kept? Deontay's the only guy outside of AB who's had a second contract in the last 10 years.
All right. I guess you make.
Go get a wide receiver. Quit fucking around a running back. We got a running back.
Oh, we'll see who's there.
Yeah, we got to see it. But Love's not making it out of the top 15, so it's a moot point. He's not
He
making
could
it out.
he could fall to the 32. I still wouldn't take him if we trade
Right.
back.
If he's there at 25,
I'm taking a goddamn wide receiver. You need
pick
a
up
wide receiver.
after. But that's
You can't-
a conversation for another time.
Can't play
Yeah,
with 35-year-old wide receivers all day.
When we do our draft shows on Sundays, we can argue this till we're blue in the face.
We will.
Is Aaron coming back next year?
Maybe.
They got to win a playoff game. They got to win a playoff game or get.
Do they have to win a playoff game? What are the alternatives to him
Keep it going.
next year?
Malik Willis.
Mac
G
Jones,
and
Malik
Bucks.
Willis?
Me and Vaughn are on the Malik Willis train, baby.
No, I don't want Malik Willis.
You'd rather have Kyler Murray?
No, I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers, honestly. Drag his old bones out there for another year, see what he can do.
If Aaron wants to come back, it's in the organization's best interest for him to come back.
Hey, that arm's not weakening at all. So.
And let's be honest, what are the knocks on him all season? He's not been holding the ball. He's just throwing the checkdowns. He ain't doing that shit now. He is holding the ball and he's throwing the ball deep, and he's not doing it like at this ungodly rate. Like he's not just airmailing everything. But let's be honest, if you watch the passing charts, if you guys look at next gen stats, the passing chart looks pretty goddamn good
Yeah,
the last 3
I saw it
weeks.
today. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Something has changed.
I mean,
He can still play.
Yeah, he had us all scared. What game was it that he looked really bad? Was it
The Chargers and Buffalo.
the Chargers game?
Yeah.
He looked really, really bad, and we were all worried. Like, is he washed?
If it's not,
So-
If it's not Aaron Rodgers, for me, it's Will Howard.
It's who?
Will
Will Howard.
A plus draft pick.
No.
Yeah, I'll give you that look.
I mean, why not though? If you're not going to these other garbage quarterbacks, I mean, you might as well go with the guy you drafted and just let yourself get a high draft pick.
Dave,
You can lose.
Sucks. You're set up for the 27 draft. If he's really good, then you've got a great situation here. Like
he's not good though.
Look,
he's not good.
Really? How do you know that? You've seen him play how many games now?
6th round pick.
6th round pick.
Yeah. So I guess Brady was going to suck.
National champion, 6th round pick.
That's 1 in a fucking million, Dave. Tom Brady, 1 in a million.
National champion.
And just out of curiosity, Trent, who's the better quarterback, the freshman who's at Ohio State now, or Will Howard?
The redshirt freshman who's in his 2nd season, who's eligible for the draft next year. Who I think is the best quarterback in the NFL in college football right now.
So
I think Julian Saint is the best in college football, personally.
So I think what you're saying is Julian Saint with the same Ohio State offense is much better than Will Howard.
Well, yeah, I think Julian Saint is going to be the top pick in the draft next year, outside of depending on what Arch Manning becomes, and that's just because Arch has.
I think Will
Howard.
All right, so if you think that, let's bring Malik Willis in as competition and let Malik Willis and Will Howard fight it out.
I'd be fine with that, but like you can't just say Willis is going to be the starting quarterback.
You guys are killing me right now.
I think he's going to win the starting quarterback job.
Are we really debating Malik Willis and Will Howard?
Wait. If
why not?
Who do you
tank for quarterback.
We're talking about if
Rodgers
don't come back. Who?
I don't know. I haven't answered yet.
It's not Malik Willis for me.
Will Howard offers you the best in
All right,
world.
Trent's on the record. He's on the Kyler Murray train.
No, I'm bringing in Jameis Winston, and I'm going to have the best fucking press conferences of all time.
I might be with Trent.
You're going for 480 yards one game with 5 touchdowns, and then 95 yards and 5 picks the next. Let's just go all in on this bullshit.
Let me tell you something right now. It's December 22nd, 2025. If you guys think Mike Tomlin is going to go into next year with Will Howard as a starting quarterback, you're out of your fucking mind. Put that in the file. There's no goddamn way he's going to settle for Will Howard as his quarterback. There's no way.
A plus draft pick, though.
Yes.
There's no way.
This is my first one. I swear. This is my first one.
I'm not that far into it either. This might be 5, 6.
But I'm with you, baby. We'll keep hyping this train if Aaron don't come back.
6 today.
All right. We've gone long. Any final thoughts on the game? Any last things you want to get out before we get out of here?
JPJ locked the fuck down in this game in man-to-man. I'm just telling you right now, watch the tape. JPJ locked Jameson Williams' ass down. He locked St. Brown's ass down. Cover 4,
when J-Mo gets a completion, it's zone. It's zone.
It was. Dude, I'm telling you.
It's man.
I rewound that bitch 4 fucking times and watched it 4 fucking times just so I could say I told you so, Dave.
Jameson Williams gets 2 completions in a row on his side. It's zone. It's zone. He's off.
Go watch it. Go watch the All-22. I'm telling you right now.
When it's good. Then it's zone again when it's bad. Get out of here, Trent. Get the hell.
Hey, here's
watch it.
Thing.
And listen,
watch tape.
JPJ's been good.
JPJ shut down.
Easy.
And man.
Yeah.
And press man. Shut down.
Here's another thing I said drunk last night. I'm going to add this.
Oh, boy. We should have ended it about 15 minutes ago, David.
The Steelers have not played their best game. They have not played their best game. There is better still to come.
Ooh, I don't know. I think you can make the argument they peaked in that Detroit game. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, but I don't know.
There were issues offensively in the first half, and there were some, even though they were backups, there were a couple of miscues by the defense. They can play better.
Well,
and that's
we're not seeing a complete game where the offense and the defense do really, really well. I think that's possible.
That defense scares me in spots where they just take series. I don't think they really do take series off, but it seems like they're like lost for a series or 2.
When we get a double-digit lead, that's when I get scared.
Yeah, they shut down. Well, not shut down. I don't know how to explain it.
Their
brains go dead.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to these fucking cover 4 soft zone bullshit, and they're giving all these yards up underneath. It's happening repeatedly. We did the same thing against Miami. Cover 3, cover 4. Actually, we played better out of cover 3 in this game than we played out of cover 4. Like, Lions got all... I made a note. I literally made a note. The Lions did not get chunk yardage until we started playing cover 4, which is supposed to keep everything in front of you, and they were hitting all their fucking deep balls on cover 4. Because it was all coming behind Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. You had goddamn Chuck Clark, who has no business being on the field if it wasn't for injury, who's not jumping routes. And then when he does jump the fucking route, he misses the goddamn ball.
Yeah,
he's barely playable.
They're playing so safe in those situations.
Yeah.
There's one more thing we should bring up.
Go ahead.
Brandon Eccles' injury is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this is not short term.
I forgot about that. We're getting thin now. We need a Pro Bowler, James Pierre, to get back here ASAP.
If Pierre comes back, are you moving Asante Samuel into the slot? Because I would.
Yeah,
Ramsey has to stay back. I know Ramsey's better in the nickel than what Samuel will be, but you need him deep instead of Chuck Clark.
You can't move Ramsey out of safety anymore. You cannot move Ramsey out of safety. You can't.
Well, unless it was like last night where, oh shit, we don't have, maybe we should have dressed a corner.
Yeah, right.
They did draft that guy Porter, and he ended up playing a little bit, right?
Oh yeah,
actually made one nice play.
Snaps. Yeah, he got some snaps yesterday.
Daryl Porter, you talking about?
Yeah. He got some snaps. So, yeah, the corners are beat up.
He's been around the league a little bit too.
Eccles is playing so fucking good too. That's a fucking shame.
Yeah, let him rest.
That's a shame.
Get him back for the playoffs.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, just win this damn game and you can rest these guys.
Yeah, take care of business. Beat Cleveland this week.
Yep.
Take next week off. Rest everybody, and we'll take our chances or whatever. Right now, as we stand today, it'd be the Chargers in the first round. There's a lot of football left that could change. But Chargers is the best case scenario, right? Out of Texans, Bills.
I want the Bills.
I don't want to see Josh Allen again. I've seen that movie.
Or James Cook.
I've seen that movie. I'm all set with that.
I think they would be so pissed off about what happened that we might just kill the Bills.
We could be just as pissed off at the fucking Chargers that kicked our ass first time too.
I don't know what to say to him anymore because I thought he was so wrong last week and he was right, so I can't even argue with him anymore. But
Bob's been on quite a roll.
Josh Allen is the best quarterback left in the playoffs, right?
I don't want Josh Allen.
Well, AFC playoffs.
I'll take Trevor Lawrence.
Well, maybe the Rams quarterback. Well, they're close.
I know Trevor Lawrence is on a roll right now, but I want no part of these other motherfuckers. I don't want to see Justin Herbert. I do not want to see Josh Allen. I'm sorry. I'm going to take my chances.
Jags would be?
I'm going to take my chances with the guy who's never fucking proven it, and I think is probably the worst of the three, even though he's playing good.
Which team has the worst O-line? Because we can just apply pressure.
I think it's the Jags.
I think
the Bills healthy. No, not
healthy.
Not
healthy. They got Dawkins back last week, so the
Chargers have the best line of the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Chargers do. No, they got 2 tackles out.
I think they're aren't they coming back for the playoffs though?
I don't think so. I think
are they out for the year?
I think they're out for the year.
I was going to ask, how is the
Jags offensive line is sneaky good though.
The O-line for the Jags is?
It's sneaky good. They're not big names, but they played pretty well.
Okay.
It's interesting. I think at the Chargers, Herbert's gimpy. He's one hit away from being out of the game.
I'm just asking because I think that's our bread and butter is applying pressure.
Oh, okay. So Vaughn's correcting me here. They're saying they're done.
I think they are done. Yeah.
Well, then
they are.
I would say you have to probably take the Chargers offensive line as the worst one without both guys in there. Slater and Joe are ridiculous tackles.
Absolutely.
The way we're playing now, though, with the way we're running the ball, Buffalo is the worst run defense we could face.
That is true.
So that's why I want to. I think they would
Josh
be
Allen
so up for that game. Josh Allen, they should have lost to the Browns yesterday.
But I think he hits another gear when he gets to the playoffs.
We saw it a couple of weeks ago. We had no answer for him and Cook. We had none.
Like Lamar, he usually craps out his second playoff
But
game
that-
instead
yeah,
of his
but-
first.
Yeah, but he always has our number. That's the thing. It feels like he always.
Yeah, we've seen it over and over and over. How many more times do you want to see Josh Allen spank us before you've had enough? I've had enough.
I'm telling you, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence until Lawrence proves he can win the big games.
Yeah, I think
Because right now he's at a cakewalk schedule. They've won a couple of nice games, and
Oh, you
I
talking about a guy
know
who hasn't won a big game? Herbert too. I think it's the Chargers is the team we
For
want.
me, you
Yeah,
guys
Lawrence-
talked me into the Chargers. It's Chargers or Jaguars, but Jaguars are probably going to win the division, right?
Chargers are on a heater though. They've beaten good teams lately. I don't know.
That game.
I'm
Was,
just
I don't like
telling-
it yesterday.
I'm telling you, you do not want the Jaguars in Pittsburgh. You want Jaguars on the road.
I don't think that. I don't believe that.
Go back and look at the history of the series.
but that doesn't
The
mean anything to
Jaguars,
this.
You're going back 10 years
Yeah,
though.
that doesn't mean it for the current team, Bob.
It does.
It doesn't.
Trends are trends for a reason.
Bob's morphed into Nostradamus. So let's just.
Yeah, trends are trends for a reason. The Jaguars always beat the
but that was
Steelers in Pittsburgh.
different teams, you know.
How about this? If we have a throwaway game the last season of the year, War Room's going to be based on the 3 playoff teams we could be, or maybe 1 or 2 playoff teams we could be playing.
Yeah,
we'll do a focus on that because if we end up resting our starters the last week of the year,
there's no point in
What is this?
we don't have to do a serious war.
Herbert in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did. He was down 28-0 and played as bad a first half as you could possibly play. 4 interceptions, looked like, oh my God, is he a bust? And then Herbert came out in the second half and said, held my beer. And then Trevor Lawrence led the comeback.
That's why I want the Chargers. Herbert is not proven in the playoffs. He's hurt. He's got a broken left hand. That's one shot away from being out of the game. They got a rookie running back. Their offensive line's beat up. That's a team.
Yeah. Bob blows. I wouldn't. Don't go that far. But do I think of him and Justin Herbert? I think he's a better quarterback as far as in the playoffs. In the playoffs.
I mean, what if they both played like combined 4 games, 3 games?
I was about to say, I don't think there's enough.
Yeah, but Lawrence actually
evidence
he
for
played
me.
really good in that Kansas City game, and they had a real chance to win that game in the fourth quarter when Kansas City was Kansas City.
Is this the game after the 4 interceptions?
It with the historical comeback, yes.
With the 4 interceptions.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
also threw
Just clarifying.
4
Asking
touchdown
questions,
passes.
smartass. Stop.
All right, guys.
I gotta get under Bob's skin a little bit. Colin's not here to do
I'm
it.
not the one who's willing to trade the entire draft for him.
For Lawrence?
I wouldn't do that.
You said you would trade all kinds of things for Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I would definitely take Trevor Lawrence over what we have available.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure. I mean, I'm not saying Lawrence is a horrible quarterback by any means.
He's been up and down. He's hard to trust.
Yeah.
He's been up and down. All right. Thanks in the chat. You guys were great as usual, helping us out with some stuff and always being there for us. Trent, tomorrow, Here We Go podcast?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Then we'll do our usual
DMC3 coming to make another appearance.
That's right. We'll do
And we're
our
gonna
preview show on Friday.
try to-
Fantasy this week?
Yeah, we're going to try to fit that in. Let's see how it goes. It's schedules. If not, we'll put out a video like we did for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right. The holidays can make things difficult. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We're on a roll here. We'll really appreciate you guys. Spread the word. Help us out. We're trying to get to 500 subs by the draft. That's our goal. We're getting close. We want to hit that number. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
Well, take care, man. Gotta get back.
Sure. Take it easy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I know that you will.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.